Hello, this is a Group 38's prototype for CS uh, usability. Our app is called Bridge, and it is basically a music-based platform that allows users to communicate and kind of discuss musical playlists, albums, songs, and artists themselves. So when you first open the app, it goes to here, and it'll ask you to log in here. So it created on this page. It asks you if you want to create a username for for legibility. So our app doesn't really have a direct target audience. It's mainly just open to anyone who's passionate about music or wants to discuss things about music. Because a lot of the common platforms like such as Spotify or SoundCloud, they do have a sort of like review or discussion based thing, but it usually there's not as active or most users don't even care about it. So this is kind of combining both Pinterest with Reddit with let's say Spotify or SoundCloud. And it kind of gives both a platform to listen to music and at the same time give your thoughts and read what other people are thinking about certain songs. And overall, we just want to create a more personalized and more interactive experience for music lovers. Here at the account creation screen, we have two bars for the password and then another bar to confirm password. This is to kind of create a sort of security and kind of a sense of security that kind of makes sure that users are able to type a password that they're able to memorize. They have engraved in their muscle memory. Again, just another area of security that we thought we should implement. A lot of people were kind of worried that like usually if you just see email and then password on a piece of software, it might not look as secure, especially since if you're creating an account for the first time. It's very nice to have this confirm password thing. And when you first arrive, you get to this kind of general feed at the start, where you could see a bunch of recent reviews from people you follow. So the users on this platform, it kind of works similar to like any other social media platform. If a user that you follow recently posted, then you can see their most recent messages appear. And overall, this is the best kind of way that we decided on having a good way of communication between the user and the app. So right when they open the app, they're instantly shown what they're probably likely to be to want to see at first, which is any recent updates from any communities that they're part of. And you can click on you can also click on these icons if you want to like a certain like a review. I will quickly go over most of the screens that I will be covering, and kind of a lot of our thought processes around it. So our initial feed, you can notice that we have a dark green and a kind of light tan color scheme. Originally, we had a nighttime themed color where it was like a lot of purple, a lot of yellow around, but a lot of the feedback we received kind of said that it was kind of a bit too gloomy, and so we kind of switched to a slightly more, I guess, earthy color palette. And if we click on the collections page, we have under a similar format. So we kind of have a seamless transition between each of the switching between the screens, and we also included tags for a certain song. So a lot of the feedback we received kind of emphasized that we want something to distinguish between songs, or else like without the songs themselves, a lot of the entries are kind of just random database entries at that point. So we have tags to kind of sort through particular songs that might kind of give new listeners an idea of what they should expect. Here we have quick, I guess, comments or quick emphasis at the first sentence of a review. This is to kind of, this is to kind of give users kind of a sneak peek on what a review has before clicking on it. This will show up on your journal entries as well. So if you click on here, you'll see the full title and then the full entry along with the lyrics of a song. Well, if the song actually does have a lyrics or not. And you can click to add to a certain playlist. And this playlist screen is kind of meant to be another organization. It's separate from the journal functionality, but again, playlists are something that we want, that the users have commonly emphasized that they kind of want to have on a music platform. And also you can click on it, you can it'll easily add it to it. For the community page, this is just a very, like I said earlier, it's a simple page that follows the same color scheme. It's similar to this, but if you instantly want to check your notifications, it is right here. It's very simple. It's just users kind of thought that it might be kind of hard to find the notifications that you have, if they don't realize that this is where your recent reviews are from the users that you follow. You can click on community as well, and then you can easily click to a certain profile. One of the common issues that a lot of more complex social media apps that are out there that have are it's kind of the idea that a lot of the interfaces are very complex and they don't really have any indication of what screen the user is currently on, or how to navigate to other screens. So for instance, the feed is obviously just where the feed is, but we decided to also put the search bar here so users can kind of easily access that without having to switch to another page to look for a particular song or such. And if we type in a prompt here, we can see results pop up, and again, these will just redirect you here. Another thing is another inclusivity heuristic is to kind of give ease of navigation. So we've added back buttons here. If we want to go back to a particular prompt, we made sure to save the prompt once we've entered it. And yeah, as such, that's pretty much why we kind of combined both a search page and a feed page. We also have a filter here, so if users care more about what is popular out in the community, they can see through this. But if we want to see something that's catered to their preferences, or what they have particularly create, or what reviews they've only created here, if they want to see what the amount of interaction they've gotten, we've added this here so they don't have to instantly go back to their profile and then check their public posts. We can just easily check it in the feed, because again, it's just saving a couple more clicks for users to care about. So this is the feed page. If we go to the collections page, we can see the current signed in users, journal entries, and playlists. And if you can click on a certain journal entry, you can see what you've currently written for a particular song. And if you click on a playlist, it works just like any other playlist so far. If you click on add, this is where you can kind of add a journal entry. You can look up a particular song or album, or I guess even an artist, and then it'll record what it is. It could be like a drop-down kind of thing right here, and this is where you can put your thoughts that will show up right here. And if you go on to the community page, it's very similar to the feed page, but this is particularly only of communities that you follow. So these would be certain users that you followed, and then you can see that when the last time they posted. And if you were to click on some of these, you can see go directly to their profile. You can see their particular posts, their favorite albums that they put on display on their, page. In particular, this is kind of meant to resemble like kind of give users a bit more personality to their profile. It's you know it's kind of like a kind of a sense of identity within the app. A lot of users we researched kind of emphasize that the need for a particular profile is very important because a lot of users kind of want to stand out, which could make their reviews seem more important or significant, or again, it might set them apart from other users of the app. And then if you click on the settings page, you can also just simply log out and it'll take you back to the original place. Let's say you want to add a new journal entry. If you were to enter stuff into these boxes and click add entry, it'll quickly direct you back to your current page. We wanted to have this particular redirection because it might be kind of nice to have once you've made a certain change, you want to instantly see that change in action. Yeah, that is basically it for our final project for the course. Thank you very much for listening.